Okay, everybody, I just wanted to show you all a few of my cool ideas of truck camper ideas that I think are really cool. These are pictures that I've saved to my computer. That truck camper is really pretty. That's a nice one. It's a Holiday Rambler. And they've got it polished to bare aluminum like an Airstream. Okay. And also a few pickup trucks that I think are nice. That's like a conversion truck, so I think that's really neat. And then there's here's another nice truck. There's a nice truck. Lowered. I think a truck with a truck camper would be nice if it was lowered. And that hood scoop on there, that looks really good. And I like the color. You can't see it's like a red color. And the interior is nice like that. And that generation of pickups, the custom street look. Okay. Here's a nice truck interior in the 90s. I like that's a conversion truck. Some of these trucks actually came to a conversion company to be converted. Just like a conversion van. Okay, okay. Okay, here's a nice one. That's like a, for an import, and I think it's cool. It's an import truck camper. And it's like a molded, looks like a molded fiberglass one, like a, okay. Part of my inspiration for my truck camper is from tiny houses, and this inside of this tiny house is really beautiful. The stained glass in the door. Let's see, look at that. The stained glass in the door and that beautiful kitchen. That's so nice. I'd like for my truck camper to be more like that. Let's see. Look how beautiful that is inside. I really like that a lot. Now that's a nice Chevy pickup. That looks good. I love that burnt orange color. That's really pretty. Some kind of odd. Now here's a nice truck camper. That's a copyrighted picture, but I love that, how that's made. It's a molded fiberglass truck camper with a truck with graphics on it. And they blend together really well to make it almost look like a Class C or a camper van. That's what I like for a truck camper to look like. For the camper and the truck to look like they're made together. The truck and the camper are made together, so it really is made all together. And if you didn't know much about RVs, you might think it is kind of made to go together. And there's somebody who made a generator box for a portable generator. All kinds of inventions and ways to do stuff. Okay, another thing I'm fond of is the 70s. I really feel like the luxury of a Class A motorhome should be available in a truck camper, as well. You can see these pictures. I love that luxury 70s decor. That's so pretty inside. See, look at these luxury RVs. Who says that a truck camper should just be designed for people who go on fishing trips, A truck camper should be available with the features of a Class A motorhome in a tiny package, because it's just the same in a tiny package. That's a nice molded fiberglass truck camper. So it's just that truck campers appeal to a certain demographic, and to me, these are nice tiny house truck campers. Tiny houses built on a truck, in truck campers. I like the graphics on older GMC pickups. It would be nice to replicate that on mine. That's a nice truck camper. Those vintage truck campers are nice, but the only thing is it doesn't go with the truck. That's another Holiday Rambler, and there's a 60s truck camper. Another 60s. There's an Airstream type truck camper. Let's see. There's these workman things that workmen use. Workers use those, and I thought if a person wanted a stealth truck camper, you could have something like that that's a truck camper that's made to look like a working thing. There's another truck camper, a homemade truck camper that's like a tiny house. You can see the wood body of it. And these are nice, you know, decor, RV decor. That's a nice truck camper. I like that one. Let's see, I love that dinette, that seating area. If I could make my dinette and my truck camper to look like that, like a really nice upscale, you know, couch like that. Okay, now I like this one. They took the truck and the camper and they painted them to go together. See, look how nice that looks. With the truck and the camper both painted gray like that. It looks so nice. Where it's all together. There's something somebody fixed up. Okay. There's a 60s truck camper. 60s truck campers. We've got other kinds of pictures on here too. Don't pay any attention to the other pictures. Some of those pictures belong to my family. They share this computer with me. So these are custom interiors for trucks like mine. So I really like these. These look nice. Nice truck interiors with a wood grain dashboard and just really nice trucks inside. You see how it's nice graphics on a truck. That's a nice truck interior. That's a nice graphics. Like my truck there. See that color? That looks nice. And look at those graphics on that Chevy. I love those graphics a lot. You know, those trucks have nice graphics. Okay, now we get into some nice truck campers. Okay, I like these Canadian campers called a Slumber Queen. Those are really and some of the Slumber Queen. Okay, I really like this one. That is an import truck camper. I like this one. These people customize that camper. They painted it orange stripes on it. That looks really good. That's an older Coachman. See, these truck campers are just like mine. They're Coachmans just like mine. The same, and that's like an 88 through 90 because they have the split windows in the front. Mine does not have the split windows. There's another Coachman like mine, but they're a little different. See, there's the 1984 Coachman. It didn't have the heated underbelly with the raised floor. You see, they had to bump up the roof, make it taller because the basement's down there. And that didn't have a basement, you see. So, and there's another Coachman like mine. There's one just like mine with a flipped floor plan. Reverse floor plan, but it's just like it exactly. And so, some of these dinettes. There was there Shastas back then were made by the same people as the Coachman. So that's a Shasta Revere. See, there's an import version of my truck camper. It's a import Coachman. Yeah, they made a Shasta. That's just like my truck camper. And it's a Shasta. It says 88 Shasta. So that's interesting. My camper has a twin sister that's a Shasta. A twin sister Shasta of my truck camper. That's really interesting. It looks just like it. But yeah, it's the Shasta. It would be cool to take mine and change the graphics and make mine into a Shasta. But there's another truck camper you see. They look good. It's a nice one. I like the big truck campers, but the little truck campers are nice too. We'll get to some of the, there's the Travel Queen, the Slumber Queens. That's like the 1948, the first truck campers. Now, I really love that. That's nice. The 70s Lance on a classic Chevy truck. That looks so nice together. And I had a truck camper just like this. It's made by the Cobra Company, and the roofline was exactly like that. I know so much about truck campers because I took that truck camper, was completely rotten. I dismantled it and tore it down and scrapped out the parts of it, so I know how they're constructed. But that's really a nice one. I like the way it's made, aerodynamic and modern. Now, I love these beds in these truck campers. Even though they're a small space, look how comfortable that is. Look how comfortable these nice bedding areas are. See, I like that. Now, there's what I mean by the Slumber Queen. It's kind of similar to my truck camper with the design of my truck camper, but I love the fact that was a tan color. I love the tan color, and I love the graphics on that Slumber Queen. I thought if I had a different kind of graphics, redo my own graphics that would be similar to that. Maybe even paint the camper a gold or a brown. See how nice that is? That's a really pretty camper. If you had a white truck or a truck that matched it, that would really be a lot better because it would really match. There's another Slumber Queen. It's another Slumber Queen. See a nice little compact truck camper. You know, to have a truck. Let's see how, look at that down on the ground, lowered like that. Doesn't that look nice how it's lowered to the ground? That's so sharp. Look at that one, bagged with airbags, letting it go to the ground. That's so cool how they lower an RV or a truck camper. There's my truck and the Craigslist ad for my truck. Well, not Craigslist, but Facebook Marketplace before I bought it. It's rough, but there's just a few little things here and there that I need to do to it to make it look better, and it runs good. So that's what counts. And it's just a starter unit. You know, my truck, I paid $1,000 for it. And there's my truck camper. That's enough. Yeah, that's it. Okay, there's another little aerodynamic. Okay, I just love the way they have there's somebody built their own truck camper. Okay, now. And here I wanted to show you this too. See, this person wanted to customize their truck camper. You know, when they redid their roof, they didn't leave it original. They put a big sunroof, big skylight in their truck camper. And now that would be cool. I want to do some unique stuff to my truck camper. I want it to be custom. You know, I don't want it to be factory original. That's like, you know, who needs something basic and boring and original? You know, customization is always better. Okay, here's another a Coachman just like mine. And I love these beds. You know, you can, it's so luxurious, you know, in the cab overs of these campers. I love that little mirror up in the cab over. See, it's a mirror closet. And they did their storage up in their cab over, their projects. There's another cab over. It looks, this one is built like a tiny house. This truck camper is more like a tiny house. It has all the features of a tiny house, the styling of a tiny house, put into a truck camper. That might be what it looks like. See how nice that is? There's another cab over. Okay, here's another couple. I don't know if you've seen this one or not. Come on, focus. There we go. That's the inside of it. There's another one like it. Here's one. There we go. Focus. Focus. Okay, I wanted to show you here some ideas for storage. When you're storing the camper off of the truck, see these things fold up and you cut them, you know, like that, and they intersect into each other. The slots go into each other, and you make these little X-shaped things to sit your camper on. Here's a camper with them on there, and there it is without the truck camper on it. See, that's really can take it apart and take it with you. Here's another one with an X type thing to sit your camper on. Okay. Here's another ad for a truck camper. That's a magazine called Coach Mode. It's a Ford American Road Truck Camper. It's made for by Ford Motor Company for Ford trucks. And I thought it was really neat. Here we go. I like the graphics on those older ones and those older small truck campers. These odd truck campers, these are for station wagons and SUVs. That one has a really high roof on it that you can sit up in the cab over. Okay, look at the brick behind that bed. If you can let the camera, if the camera can focus. And there's a truck camper at a campground, all set up with a little screen around the front area. See, look at that. It's all set up in the campground. You see a truck camper. Look at that. I want you to see that. They got a deck in the campground with a deck on the back of the truck camper and everything. You can take your truck camper, you know, and you can drive with it and boondock like a van life and stuff like that, or you can take it, put it in there like at a trailer park or a campground. See, and set it up and make your little, underneath your cab over, can be a little screened-in porch. A little screened-in porch area. So just so much diversity here, versatility. See, that one has a high cab over. It's a Cobra, and that's what my truck camper was made by Cobra. My first truck camper. There it is again, the Cobra. You see, it was made by Cobra. It was called Safari, manufactured by Cobra Industries that I had before. And someday I'll put a video together about the Coachman. The Cobra. Okay, now there's an interesting truck camper. It doesn't have any windows really much in it. Look at that. Doesn't hardly have any windows in it. I think it's interesting. A sneak peek at a future video. Okay, a pass-through door to crawl from the truck into the camper, from the camper to the truck cab. So that's really an interesting thing, I thought that was interesting. And look in this RV. Look at the ceiling. If you can focus and you can see it. Yeah, there you go. You can see it. It's tufted leather vinyl up on the ceiling in that bus conversion. That's pretty cool. I've always loved that 70s van style, that really shag disco, button tufted padded vinyl on the ceilings. That's a great way of adding insulation or value into the ceiling, is to put that stuff on your ceiling. If you can make it look good. There's a restored truck camper. It's a newer truck camper. Okay, here are my last two pictures of truck campers. They're decorated. They've decorated their truck camper for Christmas. Isn't that cool? Look at that. That looks really neat. All festive for the holidays. Okay, I hope you enjoyed my tour through my favorite ideas of truck campers. And that's not all of my ideas, because some people have taken their truck campers and painted them black and different colors. And so there will be more in the future. Stay tuned. And I will talk to you all later.